Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm Adrian and this is Online Abadini channel. I hope you're all well. In this video, we're gonna start teaching you Figma and UI UX engineering. Guys, first of all, let me tell you that UI UX engineering is not my main major. I'm developer, I'm backend developer, also no front end, but nowadays I'm focusing on backend because I like it more than front end. But I have talent in designing and UI UX engineering, and because of that, I sometimes do these things, and because I also like it. But if I want to tell you why I'm doing this, it's first of all is because of that I'm starting my YouTube channel, and it's important for me that I start with something that is visual and I can describe everything perfectly, so that I can also move to backend development stuff and also teach those things to you. Okay, so first of all, this is the Figma platform main dashboard. Here there are all the samples and projects that I had before this, and also team projects and left side sidebar, and also explore community. You know, the community, it's a environment that all the designers come and put their samples, their projects on it, and you can check them and get the imitate from their samples from a projects. For example, assume that I want to uh, design a card page. Here I can write the card page keywords, and you see the results. You can check them. For example, I click on this. Here is one of the samples, you see, and you can open in Figma. And for example, I open with Online Abedini. Then it opens and I can uh, check the elements and all the stuff that exists here. And I can also select them and copy and paste on my own design. No worries about that because we will talk about these stuff in the future. And I will teach you everything in this video. So be patient because I want to uh, introduce the Figma features, and also we will do a sample project with each other. We will use these stuff as well. In my mind, I want to design a commercial project with you, maybe online shop, online shop landing page, for example. I think would be a good sample. So let's get started. Here you see you can create new design file, new feed board, and new slide test. Pay attention that for UI UX, you must create a new design file because this is a board for whiteboard and design diagrams. And also, this is for a presentation and share something with other people. So here, we'll create a new design file. And here, I put title for it. For example, I will write Figma YouTube. For the first step, let's get acquainted with the tools. The first thing I want to show you is here we have two things, move and scale. Okay, move is the simple carousel that you can, for example, let me show you the sample here. Suppose you have a rectangle, okay, and for example here you can move your element everywhere that you want, and you can also resize it as you see like this. And also you have a scale, but a scale is another thing. If you click on a scale, you can scale your element but not resize it. You see, for example, pay attention to the width. When I move the carousel to the right, it increases, and when I move the carousel to the left, it decreases. Okay, so it means that it's resizing, you see, and scaling. If I want to describe it better for you, suppose we have a circle here. I change the color to the red. I put it here. Okay, so now I select scale and I select the rectangle here. And you see the rectangle is resizing. Another thing that we have is these three things: frame, section, and slice. Okay, let me delete this rectangle first. Okay, now there is empty page. We don't have anything. Before that, I show you the frame, section, and slice. Something here we have a page and the color of the page. I usually change this color to 3D, 3D, 3D. Excuse me, 3D, 3D, 3D. And you see, I think it's a better color. Okay, it's my habit to change the color of the page, and you have pages here that I will describe it for you in the future. What's the usage of that? So let's see what the frame is. The frame is section, or better to say, a part on which we do our design on it. Okay, if you select the frame on the right sidebar, you will see the list of the frames you can select based on your usage. Here, for example, I want to design a website page with desktop size. When I click on it, it creates a size of desktop frame for me, and I can design and start designing on it. Okay, for example, suppose I have a single page. I can create a frame, and then I will start designing and creating a nav for it. And after that, we have hero section and etc. Okay, but for the example, now I want to complete this part and this part for you. Suppose we have this design, for example, nav and something like hero section. But for now, just forget about it because I will teach you how to design this stuff in the future. But for now, just pay attention that frame is a section that you start designing on it, okay? And you design on this things. Pay attention that sometimes I see that someone comes and here they start designing with rectangle. They put a rectangle and they start designing on the rectangle. It's a wrong thing. You should create a frame, and after that, you can put the rectangles and shapes on it. Okay, let me delete this. Another thing that we have is section. Section is something to classification the frames. You know, for example, you have two frames, okay, that they are relevant to each other. Okay, for example, suppose that we have a mobile size and desktop size of a special page. Okay, then we can put them in one section, for example, and you can rename it to anywhere, anything you think is better. For example, I change this to homepage. Homepage. What does it mean? It means that I have design of homepage both for phone size and desktop size. Another thing that we have is slice. Okay, so for example, if I want to describe it for you, suppose you have already designed something here like this. Okay, like this. You have a shape. Okay, and because the front-end developer must implement whatever you have done here. Okay, so you must provide everything that he or she needed in his or her uh, project. Then in such a situation, you should use a slice to make the developer able to download this shape. Okay. Okay, so this is its usage. Let's move to the next. The next thing is shapes. It's a simple thing. Suppose you want a rectangle, you can move the rectangle here. You want a line, you can move it here. And also you can place the image. Okay, if you place the image, you can import the image from your computer. The next thing is pen and pencil. It's a really good option. If you have pen, you can even design a logo for your brand, and also design the shapes that you have on your mind. And with a pencil, you need light pen, but if you use a pen, you even able to design something with a mouse, as you see. I think we have the same thing in Photoshop. Okay, let's move to the next. Delete. The next thing is text. So suppose you have something like a desktop page, and you have a section. You want to write something on it. You should use the text. For example, online editing. Okay, and on the right sidebar, you can resize it. You can resize the font weight and all the things that you have on your mind to make your text more beautiful. The next thing is components, plugins, and widgets that needs more detailed description, and I think it's better to push it for the future. I will describe everything for you, no worries about that. But if I want to describe it in a way that you understand it really good, I think it's better to ignore it for now. The next thing is this hand, what's it called? I think hand tool. Yeah, we can. It's something like a move. You can move everywhere that you want in your designs. Okay, and the next thing is comment. For example, developer wants to write a comment for you. That, for example, follow me here. Follow me, and after that, when you come to the design, you can see the comment of the developer, and you can modify your design if required. It was the first section. I hope that this video will be useful for you. In the next video, I will show you and I will describe right sidebar for you and the features that you have for your elements. Please follow me and follow the other videos. At the end of all videos, you can connect me and we can have a meeting. Then we can create a project with each other, and I can guide you and answer all of the questions that you have. Thank you. See you in the next session.